Welcome to BTT Legal News. I'm Prabjot bringing you the latest legal updates.
And I'm Panita, here to guide you through the latest in the legal world. Stay tuned. National news headlines. Outrage over fake images of Victoria Baptist grammar students. Castle law petition tabled in Queensland Parliament. Senate demands transparency from consulting firms. Australian universities and international students caps.
International news headlines. Hunter Biden convicted on gun charges. TikTok and ByteDance sue US government over law mandating divestiture or ban. Singapore Airlines offer of compensation to passengers insulting, former senator says. Outrage over fake images of Bacchus Marsh grammar students. A parent has described explicit fake images of Bacchus Marsh grammar students circulated online as sickening. A teenager was arrested and released pending further inquiries after AI-generated images were discovered. Victoria Police confirmed the investigation is ongoing.
Premier Jacinta Allen condemned the incident, emphasizing respect for women and girls. In 2022, Victoria made it illegal to create or share intimate images that violate community standards. The Respectful Relationships Initiative supports positive behaviors in schools.
Cyber safety expert Susan McLean highlighted the ease of creating fake images with AI, urging better cyber safety education. Bacchus Marsh Grammar is supporting affected students and cooperating with the police. The Respectful Relationships Initiative supports positive behaviors in schools.
Castle law petition tabled in Queensland Parliament.
A petition for castle law allowing lethal force against home intruders has been tabled in Queensland's Parliament with over 40,000 signatures. The bill introduced by Cato's Australian Party seeks to amend Section 267 of the Criminal Code.
Queensland Law Society President Rebecca Fogarty criticized the proposal, calling it state-sanctioned murder. Attorney General Everett Dart stated there are no plans to review current self-defense laws. The bill is now under parliamentary committee review.
Hey everyone! Are you currently dealing with criminal charges and in desperate need of some top-notch legal defense? Well, I've got just the team for you, BTT Lawyers. Nestled in our main office in Melbourne with branches stretching out to Dandenong, Victoria, New South Wales, and the Australian Capital Territory, we're practically everywhere you might need us. Imagine walking into a courtroom with a lawyer who's not just wearing a sharp suit, but comes armed with years of experience in criminal defence, ranging from magistrates' court to high-stakes county court hearings. That's what you get with us. Whether it's drug offences, assault cases, or anything else thrown your way, we specialise in a broad spectrum of criminal matters to ensure you get the strongest defence possible. And it's not just about winning cases, but how we make you feel throughout the process. Clients leave our offices not just satisfied, but genuinely relieved, knowing they had a powerhouse by their side.
Senate demands transparency from consulting firms. A Senate committee has called for PwC to disclose staff details involved in the 2023 tax leaks scandal. The final report recommends new rules for consulting firms, including public interest clauses in government contracts and biannual reports on consultancy spending.
Green Senator Barbara Pocock criticized the recommendations as insufficient, calling for bans on political donations and stricter penalties. PwC acknowledged the report and committed to improving governance and rebuilding trust.
Australian universities and international student caps. Some important changes coming to Australian universities and how they might impact international students. The Australian government plans to limit the number of international students unless universities build more student accommodations. This move has sparked warnings from S&P Global, saying it could harm university rankings and reduce research funding.
Starting in July, the government will also introduce stricter visa rules to prevent visa hopping. This means that people holding visitors or temporary graduate visas won't be able to apply for student visas while they are in Australia. Universities Australia's chief Luke Seehey has warned that these changes could lead to 4,500 job losses in the education sector.
Home Affairs Minister Claire O'Neill mentioned that the government wants a more strategic migration system. However, critics argue that these changes could negatively impact the economy given how crucial international students are to Australia.
It's a complex issue with significant implications for universities and students alike. We will keep you updated on any further developments.
International news. Hunter Biden convicted on gun charges. Hunter Biden faces possible jail time after a jury in Delaware found him guilty of 3 gun-related charges. He was convicted of lying on a form to buy a gun and illegal possession of the firearm in 2018 while using drugs.
President Biden expressed support for Hunter and respect for the judicial process. Hunter Biden also faces a tax evasion trial in California in September.
TikTok and ByteDance sue US government over law mandating divestiture or ban. TikTok and its Chinese parent company ByteDance are suing the US government to block a new law requiring the sale or ban of the app in the US.
The lawsuit filed on Tuesday argues that the law is unconstitutional and that divestment is commercially, technically and legally unfeasible.
TikTok contends that the law, part of a larger foreign aid package, unfairly targets the platform as a national security threat to bypass First Amendment protections.
The case is expected to be a prolonged legal battle, potentially reaching the Supreme Court, and if TikTok loses, it may be forced to shut down by January 2025.
Singapore Airlines offer of compensation to passengers insulting, former senator says. A controversial issue involving Singapore Airlines and their recent compensation offers to passengers injured on a turbulent flight has come to light. Former Senator Nick Xenophon has called these offers mean and miserable. On May 21, Singapore Airlines flight SQ321 carrying 211 passengers and 18 crew from London to Singapore hit severe turbulence while flying over Myanmar. This caused many passengers and crew to be thrown around the cabin, leading to serious injuries including spinal cord brain and skull injuries.
In response, Singapore Airlines has offered $10,000 in compensation to passengers with minor injuries. For those with serious injuries requiring long-term medical care, the airline has offered an advance payment of $25,000. This advance is meant to help with immediate needs and will be the part of the final compensation. However, Nick Xenophon says these offers fall short of the airline's obligations under international law. He references the Montreal Convention, which he says should guarantee at least $175,000 for seriously injured passengers without any conditions or liabilities.
One passenger, Keith Davies, whose wife suffered a spinal injury, described the offer as beyond insulting. He says it doesn't cover anything and has added further distress to wife, who now has restricted movement in her arms, neck and shoulders. The inadequate compensation has compounded the trauma for his family, highlighting the need for fairer offers from the airline.
Aviation lawyer Peter Carter advises passengers to seek legal advice before accepting any offers from the airline. He warns that accepting the $10,000 offer could mean signing away their rights to further compensation. He emphasizes the importance of understanding one's right under the Montreal Convention and the potential long-term implications of accepting such offers from the airline.
That's all for today's legal updates. Thank you for joining us.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on legal developments. Thank you for watching. Stay informed and we will see you next time on BTT Legal News.
Our team doesn't just work for you, we work with you, strategizing and tailoring our defense to meet your unique needs. No matter where you are in Australia, from the bustling streets of Melbourne, Sydney to the quiet corners of Canberra, BTT Lawyers is ready to step up and defend your rights, ensuring your freedom is protected. So don't wait. Reach out to BTT Lawyers today for a confidential consultation. Just visit our website or give us a quick call. Trust us, the experts in criminal defense. And oh, before I forget, check out our logo and the friendly faces of our team on our website. You'll know you've made the right choice. Remember, with BTT Lawyers, it's not just about defending. It's about securing your future. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, at BTT Lawyers, we're more than just your legal defenders. We're your partners in navigating these challenging times. See you soon.